presentation underway. And good evening, everybody, and welcome. Nice to see lots of different countries on here this evening. Okay, first off, our goal is just to inform you about what is happening in the world. Duration, I say 30, maybe 35 minutes maximum. But all I ask you, just remember, ABC, always be curious. As you see, the person looking through the keyhole. Okay. Disclaimer of liability first. Just to let you know, we are not the company. We are independent influencers, and we're not financial advisors. As an independent influencer, we are responsible for what we show and communicate. Our goal is not to convince those who listen to us, but simply use this presentation to give you the correct facts and information on the real possibilities within the Amplivo Ecovo project. So without further ado on that, what I would like to do is we'll go straight into this presentation. Now, I think most of you will probably realize that it's about waste plastic and what can be done with it and turned into a very, very interesting product. Okay. So plastic pollution, we all understand this. Plastic pollution is a major threat. It's the second largest problem of the planet. It's facts. You can get this anywhere. We have it in the landfill. We have it in sea. We have it in air. Now, when plastic goes into landfill, it can take up to 400 years to degrade. Okay, and what happens with the sea? We're just absolutely clogging the sea up, and the sea will help us remove, so much CO2 from the air, and all we're doing is killing it. The plankton, the fish are getting caught in nets. The fish are eating the microplastics, and then the bigger fish are eating the smaller fish. And then we as the bigger fishes as someone very kindly puts it, we eat the bigger fish. And guys, we just were not designed to eat plastic. And the next thing I'd like to say here as well is about air pollution as well. And that is a big issue as well. Okay. But mainly what we're going to talk about tonight is air pollution. Okay, just a little bit of a fun side to it here, but it's not fun really. But a credit card with a little bit of dipping sauce can be quite tasty. But it took you up to 1 week to eat this credit card. And according to a human study on humans, ingest 5 grams of microplastics per week. And this is not facts. This is not me making it up. This is you can find this. This is absolute a medical fact. Okay, and as I said, if we keep eating plastic, we're going to have long-term health issues. Now, the next video, I'm just going to play a little video here, and it's going to explain to you about this is what we do. Okay, this will give you a little bit more of an overture exactly what Corsair, Amplivo, and Ecovo do. Thank you.
Our world is no longer in good health. It is suffering. Ever-increasing levels of air, water, and plastic pollution are creating a menacing chokehold around our quality of life. We are drowning in a sea. Many of us think that there is little we can do to change it. Is that so? As a company, Corsair's mission is to build and develop effective solutions to these threats. Corsair helps the environment by removing plastic waste and then recycling it, by reducing the number of poisonous particles in the air that you breathe daily, and by cleaning our rivers and oceans from toxic pollution. In addition, Corsair aims to reverse climate change and reduce global poverty, helping those in need. Funded by both private investors and a network of environmentally conscious entrepreneurs called Amplivo, Corsair is here to help save our world. We are asking you to join us and clean our planet from the pollution that is killing it. We are asking you to join the fight so that together we can leave a safer and healthier world to our children and future generations. When we work together, we can make a difference. Interested to know more? We thought so. Let us connect. Corsair, for a cleaner future.
Such a fantastic video, that. Can watch that all day long. Okay. Right. Basically, you can see that's what you've seen so far. We're drowning in plastic. It's absolutely destroying us. But, you know, I just wanted to let you know, as you saw in the video, we do have a solution. Okay, Corsair Group International. Okay, we have our head office in Thailand, but we also have a European corporate headquarters in Amsterdam as well. Okay, so we develop sustainable solutions against the pollution of the planet, and that you can follow on CorsairNow.com. Corsair Group International develops projects in 5 strategic sectors. Okay, the first is plastic waste to bio-oil. Now, we can talk about this all day long, but we can actually take your waste plastic that you saw in the landfill, etc., or out of the ocean, and we can take that and we can return it back into its original state, which of course is bio-oil or oil. We also air pollution, water pollution, climate change, and of course, last but not least is the Corsair Foundation. Now, the Corsair Foundation, although is very much in its infancy, you'll hear more about this in time to come, and that will be to help those in this world who are not as fortunate as some of us. The main project we're going to talk about here tonight is the transformation of plastic into advanced bio-oil. It has absolute huge demand. New European and international laws demand that this type of oil is in every litre of oil that is sold at the pumps, but also in different sectors as well, like shipping industry, etc. But not least, but huge amounts in the plastics industry. You know, it is a very, very high quality. It has a low sulfur content and very low CO2 and carbon. And it's totally eco-friendly, guys, you know, and it's zero environmental impact on the planet. The whole process is environmentally friendly. Want to talk to you first about the first plant, which is Bangkok 1. And the reason why I'm calling it Bangkok 1 will become apparent very, very shortly. Now, that at this present time has 3 plants or 3 machines running. And each of those machines eliminates approximately 120,000 kilos of waste plastic per month and converts on average to approximately 90,000 litres of advanced bio-oil. Okay, so pretty cool. Someone could not hear me for some reason or other. I was muted. I don't know how far we're missed there. Sorry, but I hope you can hear me okay now. And so I'll go over that again. Each plant eliminates approximately 120,000 kilos of plastic waste per month and converts on average to 90,000 litres of advanced bio-oil. This is a little bit video about Corsair Bangkok.
Welcome to our Bangkok production facility. What you can see here behind me is 3 fully functioning, fully operational plastic waste to fuel production units. The process begins with the raw material. What we use here at the facility is your standard household plastic garbage. The plastic waste gets loaded into the machine through this hatch at the end of the chamber. Once the chamber has been loaded, we start to apply heat to the plastic. We do not burn the plastic. There is no flame at any point touching the plastic itself. We're simply applying heat to the plastic. What happens when we apply heat is that the plastic starts to convert into 2 elements: gases and smoke. Now, the gases gets channeled back into the process where we can use those gases to create more heat to the system itself. The smoke now gets channeled through our distillation system and then finally converted into the liquid form. Let's go take a look a little bit closer. What you can see here at the very end of the process is oil now flowing out from the machine which is currently running. This oil can later on be refined to become your normal commercial gasoline or diesel or kerosene jet fuel for the airplanes. What we here at Corsair are primarily focused at the moment is to use this oil as a raw material to manufacturing new plastic products. At the moment, we are running this facility with 3 production units, but we are already preparing the site to include 2 more production units, bringing this facility to a total of 5 machines. This space here will become our extended part of our facility, where we are going to be building a beautiful new warehouse that will house an additional 5 machines, bringing the entire complex to a total number of 10 production units. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. Taking your normal average household waste, your plastic bags, your wrapping materials, your packaging products, which would normally end up in the landfill or in the worst case scenario into the oceans. We're taking all that garbage and we're converting it into something good and something useful. That is what we are all about. Thank you.
That is our CEO, Mr. UC Salaranta. Okay. Now, I mentioned to you why we were calling the first bit, which you were looking at there and in the video, on Bangkok 1. And the reason for that is because I'm going to talk to you now about Bangkok 2. Now, 2 will start with 2 machines, or 2 plants, whichever you want to call it, but 2 machines. And that will be up and running very, very shortly. Now, that is in the same area as the Bangkok 1 is, but it's the second project. Okay. Now, each of the machines, of the 2 machines that are going in there, can do slightly more than the other machine. It can do approximately 150,000 kilos of plastic waste per month and convert on average to 115,000 liters of advanced bio oil. Okay. Now, the next thing I just wanted to say here is the good news is, guys, that these plants will be in production producing advanced bio oil during September 2021. Now, as long as there's no hiccups, it's as per what we say on the sheet here. Okay, but more as we, get closer to and into September. Okay, now I want to talk about the first European project. Okay, and that's going to be in Slovakia, and that will be with 1 machine to start with. Okay, now don't get me wrong here. That machine is already in Europe, yeah, and that plant will eliminate approximately 120,000 kilos of plastic waste per month and convert on average to approximately 90,000 liters of advanced bio oil. But the good news here is as well, guys, similar to Bangkok 2, Slovakia, the project, this plant will be in production producing advanced bio oil September 2021. So absolutely fantastic news. We are on the move, guys. We are definitely on the move. Now's the time. Okay. So what does Corsair do with this oil? Who do they sell it to? We actually sell the advanced bio oil to different partners. Now, it can start off, one of our partners at the moment is the municipal authorities of Thailand, local and international oil refineries, international oil traders, joint ventures with plastic manufacturers. Now, in that video, UC Salaranta actually mentioned that joint ventures with plastic manufacturers. And that's one of our focuses because, you think about we can create a true circular economy, whereas you start with the plastic, you turn it back into oil, they can remake plastic. So we can do that over and over and over again. And last but not least, the shipping and road transport companies, which I explained to you a little bit about before. Okay. So we already know that Bangkok 1 is operational, okay, with 3 machines. And as Jay said in the video, they're preparing it to add 2 more. Okay. Projects under development. Slovakia, Bangkok 2, of course, so you already know about those. But following up behind those is Slovenia, Belgium, Holland, France, Serbia, Ireland, and Colombia. And if you watch this space, in the next years to come, new projects will be popping up all over the world. We have a very, very aggressive rollout. Great bit of news here as well. Goal by 2030, annual production of 1 billion litres. That's going to be fantastic, guys. So roll on 2030. How are the projects financed? Well, Corsair Group owns and finances at least 51% of every project. Okay? Then we also call on private investors. Shares of each project are sold to private investors. Anyone can take part with a minimum amount of 10,000 to 20,000 euros. And last but not least is the Amplivo Ecovo network through sales of products and services. But more about that shortly. Okay, I just wanted to give you a little overture of some of the partnership companies that have joined Corsair in our mission to fight against plastic waste. And some of these are fairly major hotels, apart from, like the Dairy Home, who use a lot of plastic. They're an organic dairy in Thailand, quite well known. But the Chattarum Group, but there's not on there, which we need to get added. And I just wanted to bring you up to date with this, is a company called Minor International. Now, Minor International Group, they have somewhere in the region of 570 odd hotels worldwide. And they have joined us as well to push this further through. So as you can see there's lots of people want to get on board and support us through. And we are actually connecting now with a lot of global names. So you're going to see more in the media, etc., about Corsair. So we'd like to invite you to join our community, Ecovo, the social platform where everyone can take a role in the fight against plastic pollution. Now, who wouldn't want to do that? And we do this through the purchase of plastic neutral packages, which I'll just put through to you in a second. And it's how? By purchasing our packages, plastic neutral packages. Okay, plastic neutral packages, sorry, is in there. Now, what I want to do now is just a little video here now, which sort of covers a little bit about the plastic neutral packages and what is involved and what is in it for you as well.
Amplivo is happy to present the new Ecovo product packages, allowing individuals and companies all over the world to reduce their plastic waste footprint and to become plastic neutral. The new packages focus on bringing real physical change into the environment. An average person creates approximately 50 kilos of plastic waste each year. This means that during your expected lifetime, you will generate between 4,000 to 5,000 kilos of plastic garbage. Only about 10% of your plastic waste is recycled. Most of it is dumped into landfills, gets burned, or ends up in the oceans. This is your plastic waste footprint, a negative mark which you leave in the environment and which becomes bigger each day of your life. The solution is to become plastic neutral. Being plastic neutral means that for every amount of plastic you have ever thrown away, an equal amount of plastic waste is now recovered and removed from the environment. By using an environmentally friendly method of chemical recycling, Corsair Group turns your plastic waste into advanced bio-oil. This oil is used to produce environmentally friendlier oil products such as gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, and new plastic plastic products, reducing the global need for traditional oil. Corsair and Amplavo together are aiming to clean our environment by recycling millions of kilos of plastic waste each year. Ecovo packages start by removing 5 years of your plastic waste footprint. This is done by recycling 250 kilos of plastic pollution removed from the environment. Packages are now available for the removal of 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 50 years, and lifetime. 100-year packages for you, for couples and for groups, allowing you now to become completely plastic neutral. Every kilo of plastic garbage which is collected and recycled by Corsair is recorded into an open source public database from where you will be able to track the recycling of your plastic waste. At the end of the process, a certificate is sent for you to verify that you are now officially plastic neutral. Packages also include additional products and services from our partners, as well as free loyalty points, similar to loyalty programs offered by airlines and hotels. Free loyalty points are Amplavo's way to reward its loyal customers. They can be used to redeem a digital currency called CSR, a payment solution to various products and services in the CSR merchant platform. By purchasing one of the Ecovo packages, you bring real change and hope to our planet by removing hundreds, even thousands of kilos of plastic waste from our environment. Change has come to you. The choice is yours. Together we can deliver real impact with real results and start to change our planet for the better. We are Amplavo. We deliver change, 1 kilo and 1 package at a time. Let's become plastic neutral now.
Great motto. 1 kilo, 1 package at a time. And really, such a cool idea, guys. Such a cool idea to clean up our world, and also education on the way. Okay, net profits from the sale of plastic neutral packages are 100%. No, I'm going to say that again, 100% invested to finance new plants and projects. Okay, that transforms plastic into advanced bio-oil. You know, the packages start for as little as 49 euros and go up to 4,999 euros for a lifetime family package. But there is also a gift package as well that starts right down the bottom at 10 euros as well for 1 year. But that's more for gifts or whatever, or give to children to take to school, etc., etc. Everyone says they want to do something about what's going on our planet. Yeah, but the truth is Corsair and the Amplavo network and Ecovo are already doing this. Okay, so why not become plastic neutral with a 999 euro package that profits this package? The company eliminates approx 5,000 kilos of plastic waste. How much each of us pollutes in one life? 50 kilos per year. Okay? So how does the loyalty points work? For every euro spent on these packages, you receive FLPs, which are free loyalty points. 1 euro equals 1 FLP. FLPs can be redeemed, as you saw in the video, for a digital currency with a real value. And it's called CSR. And why do I say it has a real value? But we'll say a little bit more about this in a few minutes. But really, the reason it has a real value, it is the only token in this world today that is connected to waste plastic and the sale of the biggest commodity on the planet. Okay, as seen on the video, the token CSR is based on a real economy. For each token CSR placed on the market corresponds to a quantity of verified eliminated plastic waste. So at the end of the elimination process, the Corsair Group issues a certificate to each customer. So it doesn't matter if someone buys a 50 euro package or a 4,999 package, they will receive a certificate, like you can see on the screen here, that will show them, that they're plastic neutral for XYZ amount of years. But why should everyone buy a package? Well, it's obvious, really. Maybe not to everyone, but it is to me. Everyone should become plastic neutral. Okay? Take advantage of products and services that will also be offered on the Ecovo platform. Okay? Have a possibilities of earnings. How? Thanks to the one precise strategy, the CSR token, we believe it is destined to grow in the next years, and we'll show that in a few seconds. Okay, why? It is the preferential currency in every sector of the Corsair Group. You can check this out on corsairnow.com. Okay, the CSR token is an ERC20 token, okay, which is on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, if you're not too sure about Ethereum or what an ERC20 token is, don't worry. The Ethereum blockchain is one of the most respected and probably the second largest in the world today. It is the only digital token in the world that solves the problem relating to 8 billion people, and that's plastic pollution. Now, the CSR token went live on its own exchange, on the public exchange. Now, this is a decentralized exchange, very different to what most people perceive and see out there today. But it is totally decentralized. You are in control. It's public since 29th of April 2021, and you can actually view this at https://csr.live. Now, just to bring you up to speed here, the initial value was 1 cent when it went up on the exchange. I can tell you now that it's constantly around 5 cents at this present time. So you're talking just a couple of months there, and it's already grown. So we will see lots more to come in the near future. Sorry, I just got a very strange message on my screen. I hope everyone can see my screen. The Corsair Group has created a clear strategy to increase the value of the CSR. Sorry. With buyback program, a bit like what Apple do every year. They put a certain amount of their profits to one side to buy back shares, etc. in the company. Every month, Corsair Group invests a percentage of its profits to purchase the CSR token on the public exchange, okay, which will increase its value. Merchants, bars, restaurants, hotels, shops all around the world who decide to accept CSR as payment method. Now, you're going to see that, you saw that from some of the hotel groups I showed you in the future. They are looking at ways that they can incorporate CSR token. Corsair Foundation. Private companies from all over the world will purchase the CSR token just to support our mission. And that is so important to help those who are far less, the word I'm looking for, sorry. Fortunate is what we are. Sorry about that. Okay. And the sale of fuel. All fuel produced in the future, it can only be purchased with a CSR token. Now, here is a little example of that. So you have Corsair at the top, okay? And you have a partner who, say, wants to buy 100,000 euros of oil, okay? He will contact the broker, okay? And he'll send us 100,000 euros to the broker, okay? The broker will then purchase on the public exchange. Now, remember I said it's a decentralized public exchange. Once those are purchased, they will be forwarded on to, the CSRs will be forwarded on to Corsair. And of course, then Corsair, once accepted, will deliver the fuel to the partner. So by ways of means of the summary of this, forced purchase of the CSR token, the greater the demand for the fuel, the greater value of the CSR will be. Let's make a brief summary here. Okay. Okay. Well, of course, there's the problem. Plastic and pollution. Okay. Corsair Group, verified solution for the global pollution or the global verified solution for the global pollution of the planet. Now, I think we've explained that and what we do and how we do it. The commercial network sells packages to become plastic neutral. Okay, customers receive FLPs for every euro spent. Okay, client code. The customer will receive a code. Now, that hasn't quite been explained just there, is when the client or somebody purchases a plastic neutral package, they will be given a unique code, okay, which will allow them to track the elimination of the plastic, all the way through. Okay, so once the plastic is eliminated, they receive a certificate for every customer, okay? Then they receive their CSR token. And of course, sorry, excuse me. The CSR strategy, okay, the Corsair Groups creates value to the CSR, increasing the request. So as you see there, CSR increases in value. Join the Ecovo community for free. It's absolutely for free, guys. And come and join our mission, okay? Anyone can join worldwide. Amplify change. Do you want to enter the most exclusive business on the planet? Ask us how. Now, I'm just going to play you a little video at the end here, and we're just about wrapped up. So, here we go.
Can you hear it? It's the sound of Mother Earth screaming in pain. The world is pleading for change. Society is desperate for action. Humanity is under threat. Is there hope? How about you? Are you groaning within? Craving something more? A new beginning? Are you satisfied with how things are, or are you restless? Hungry? Eager? Are you a trailblazer? A pioneer? A world changer? Do you seek a personal revolution that totally transforms your future and identity? If you are just watching history pass you by, it is time to take charge of your life and make a difference. That time is now. In a world choking with pollution and drowning in plastic waste, things look ominous and bleak. But there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon that will grow into a flood of blinding light, shattering the darkness of despair. Driven by a defining vision and the power of community, Amplivo is taking the bold step of seriously tackling the global waste crisis, while at the same time offering unique earning opportunities. Rarely in life are we faced with desperate need combined with dynamic opportunity. Together with Amplivo, you have the opportunity to enter a whole new horizon of hope and success. As you enjoy an enhanced lifestyle of greater savings combined with dynamic earnings, you can play a part in the fight against one of the greatest environmental threats of our generation. You can be at the forefront of a global energy revolution. Change has come to you. New beginning is here. The choice is yours. Amplivo. Change for a better world.
Another great video from Corsair and Amplivo. Okay, last page here. 1 kilo at a time, 1 plastic neutral pack at a time. Guys, we need your help. Okay, together we can. Your planet, your world. Thank you. Now I'm just going to stop share here, and I'm led to believe some people were maybe struggling. People can see screen. Okay, so everything's all right. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Just remember, we do this in English every Tuesday and Thursday. So Thursday night is exactly the same place, same time, same link, but we put it out prior. But thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you on Thursday. Take care. Good night. Thank you.